Hey Hussein, good evening. Actually, Hussein, your voice is a little low. We're not able to hear you.
Really?
Hello?
Is it fine?
Yeah, a little better. Devendra, are you
Hello.
able to
Hel-
hear him?
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Devendra.
Yeah, hi.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Are some.
You, Sanskriti, have you done screenshot?
Yeah, I'm taking it, Hussein.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
No, no. We need to. Devendra, do you have any ID proof, Aadhaar or PAN card?
Yes, yes, yes. Just second.
Yeah, please show with your face. Okay. Then after that, Sanskriti, you need to take a screenshot. Just keep left side. I mean, right side, right side. Don't block your face. Okay, fine. Sanskriti, please take a screenshot.
They have taken it. We can continue the recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I hope you are feeling good.
yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let's start. Okay. So could you please brief about yourself in
Uh,
short? Okay.
okay, okay. So total year of experience is a 9 year, out of is 3.5 years, 3.5 to 4 years in the Nodejs, TypeScript, JavaScript, MongoDB, and MySQL having a 7 years, and also a 1 years in the Angular, and the rest of the other experience in the PHP technologies. And currently I am working as a senior software developer in the Intelligent Retail Private Limited. Is a company based in the Bangalore. Here the company is working on the logistic and distribution systems. So I'm working here in the one of the project which is related to the distribution management system. Here I am my role responsibility, that means I'm getting my requirement from the operations business teams, and according to that business requirement prepared one PRT. After finishing that PRT, then we are jump into creating the another APIs for that API documentation, in which endpoints request parameter, response parameter, and others scenarios, whatever we need, whatever the real logic we need, that will that is added on that APIs documentation. After finishing that API documentation, we are starting working on the creating the APIs. After creating that, then we'll jump to integrated that APIs to the front end guys, with the help of the front end guys to integrate that, and then we'll move on the staging server for the testing purpose, and then everything is smooth and fine, then we'll deploy on the live server, production server. So that's it's my roles here in this company currently.
Okay. That's great. Devendra, I am sharing some stacks. Okay, just provide me the rating of your okay in
Okay.
front of that stack. Okay, out of
Okay.
10.
Okay.
And you can share the screen also.
Okay, just second.
I hope my voice is clear,
Yeah, yes,
right?
yes, yes, it is real.
Okay.
So yes. So for the JavaScript, I will give 6.5 to 7. 7 I will give. Hello.
Yeah, you can just copy and write your rating in front of that and use
Okay,
it.
okay, just take.
In the chat, you can also paste.
Okay, just I'll be given here and then I paste that.
Hmm.
Out of 10, I'll be give a 6.5 to 7. 7.
What is it? 6.5.7.
That means only one figure you need. Okay, no, MongoDB. What is this MemQ services? Microservice
No, no, message queue service. Have you heard
message.
about RabbitMQ, Kafka?
Yeah, Kafka, I know. Banking domain, financial domain, I know. Not much, but I'll give 6. 6 will be good. So that is this is the rating for the confidence, how you are confident on that particular, as a big basic on that, na?
Yeah, right, right, right.
Right, na? Okay. Okay, I'll be give that means whichever I know that can I explain that.
Okay, JavaScript 7, TypeScript 7, Node.js 7, MongoDB, SQL, microservices, CMS, databases. Finance and banking domain, what? Uh,
So banking domain in which current project is the distribution management system. Here is the one that means a financial modules is there here in my company's one project. Yes, cashier, whenever the number of collections is there by the companies, that time the financially one module is there. So that's why I've given a 6.
no, in that financial module, what do you read?
What do you mean? Uh, that means flow of that financial. That means,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So my basically my company is a distribution management system. That means the company is mm, buy some number of products from the brands, and they are hold in the inventory. After that
Okay.
inventory, and then they will sell out to the across the number of retailers across the India. So
Okay.
that, so they need some collection from the number of retailers, and according with respect to the invoices, and payment will be done with respect to that invoice from that. So that is the one module is there, some chain of process is there by collecting the money from the retailers, and how to settle that money with respect to that invoices, which is and then it is step by step how the that amount is settled with a bank. So that is a chain process is there. So we are creating a 2 3 system for that, for managing the money of our companies. So that for that, that is a financial, I aware that.
Okay, cool. Okay, fine. How many years of experience you have on Node.js?
3.5 to 4 years, 4 years.
Okay, and okay, fine. So let's start question with Node.js. Okay,
Okay.
what are the phases of event loop?
What are the phases of event loop?
Yeah.
uh, Event loop, that means phases, that means when the particularly the some processes, that means a callback queue is there. Callback queue, in the callback queue, the the call
Do you know how event loop work?
yes, I know.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, event loop is, that means it is a responsibility to pick up the it is check first call stack, call stack it is empty or not. If it is empty, then it will check in the callback queue in which any function, callback function is there or not. If it is there, so it is pick up and push into the call stack for execution. It is continually one by the one. When it is coming the in the callback queue, it is the one event is there, it will be picking, event loop will be pick that and post into the call stack and execute that callback and that functions, and then the result will be rendered into the browser and then pop up there. So this process will be continually doing by that event loop. So there is a two callback queue, and one is a micro queue, micro service macro queue is there also. So the event loop is given a first preference to the macro queue, and then it will be given to the callback queue.
What is event emitter?
Event emitter is a event, that means we are given some event and listening that event and then call back to a particular function that we need to.
Can you write a sample code to generate a event emitter?
Just a second.
You can use any editor.
Mm, mm, mm. As like,
Is it event emitter?
one is a listener, is that now no I.
And from where you trigger that listener?
Yeah, listener is there, so I don't have that means right now I'm no idea of that listener.
Okay, what are promises?
Yeah, promises is that represent the object which is a result that will be come eventually, that means at the future it will be come, it is guaranteed that the result will be come at, it is either a result state or a reject state. So promises having a
So
three.
what is the purpose of use promises?
So promises is used for handling the asynchronous operations. So asynchronous operations, that means we need to the that
Can
means
you can you create one promise?
yes, yes, yes. So this one, can I write something code a
Sure.
let G flag 110. Set.
Okay, fine. How we can execute multiple promises parallelly?
Multiple promises parallelly with the help of promise dot all method is there, we can use
Yeah, but I need to execute all the promises. Either it could be rejected or resolved. So I need to execute all the promises.
um, promise dot race is there.
Sorry?
Promise dot race, race, that means all the async await we can use that.
No, we need to run parallelly. Okay, not in sequence.
Not sequence, parallelly. Parallelly, that means
What is the difference between promise dot all and all dot settle?
yeah, settled. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. Promise dot all, that means if all the promises is resolved, then it will be executed. If the if any promise which is either resolved or rejected, that time that time the result settled in the promise dot settled. It is resolved or rejected, whatever the promise is given a output, that means resolved or rejected, all this will be executed. But in the promise dot all, we need to all the promises we need to resolve that. If any one of the promise is rejected, that
Okay,
will be not given.
and promise dot all settle.
Promise dot all settled, all settled, all the promises which is settled, that will be executed.
Okay. What do you know? What is the worker thread?
Yeah, work trade, yes. So work trade, that means creating that means one parent trade is there. So for number of asynchronous functions or instruction, it will become. So with the help of creating a new thread from the main thread from the main thread, uh, so the other child thread will be parallelly it is executed. For that we creating the thread by using a fork method is there. In the in the Node.js, one package is there, Node childs is there. So through which the fork we can fork that main
Which
thread.
package?
Uh, one node child is there.
Node child.
Yeah, node child are real. One package is there, child node, child underscore nodes is there. So through which we can use one fork method is there, for which we can create a number of thread from the main thread. That thread, it is called a worker process, worker process, or worker
What are the
thread.
difference? What are the differences between spawn and forking?
Span, spawn, and working.
Forking. Fork.
uh, Forking and span. Fork, fork and span. Fork that can fork can create a new process from the thread. Sorry, fork will create a new thread from the main thread, and span will be creating creating a process. Don't know that is right.
Okay, no problem. Have you worked on any authentication mechanism?
Yes. JWT, I use that JWT
Okay, how
token.
it works?
Yeah, it is working at the time of, that means npm package is there. This is JSON web token is there. Now one npm package is there. So for that there are two method is there. One is sign, and second one is verify. So at the time of authenticate a user by giving a credential to it, if it is authenticated, that time there are two JW2 token we are created for that. One is the access token, and second one is the refresh token. So access token we are given small time. For that expiry time is a small, we are given. And the
So
refresh
do you
token.
JWT create a refresh token also, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
JW.
and access token, how you store, how it works?
Yeah. So at the time of authentication, that time the two tokens will be created using the JWT token. One is one is access token, and second one is the refresh token. The access token having a given a small time span. As
Have you worked on JWT in any project?
yes, yes.
Okay. In current project, what type of library you are using for authentication?
That JWT token.
Okay. Are you sure that JWT generate a refresh token?
No, this is not. This is a. This is we are handling that on the front end side. We can
Yeah, but
create that.
under front end side,
So we
under
can
front end
we
side,
yeah, yeah, we can creating that just sorry, we can creating that JWT token, and that is JW, that means access token, by renewing that JWT
and
token.
where you store that access token?
That is that is we are given on the client side, not we are not saying on the client side we are given, it is stored in the header. We are added that JWT token.
Okay, if someone stole that access token, then it means that they can access all our APIs.
uh, it is a small span, time is there, small time is there,
Okay.
it has a small time
So
span.
you use access token in API in header, okay?
Yes.
But from where you access that token in front end side.
On front end side we uh, at the front end side, that means we are given at the header, that means at the time of the login page na, that time the token it is created. So that token will be on the front end side, it will be take into the headers, added into the headers. And
Okay, have you worked on rate limit?
rate limit,
Yeah.
no, not working on that. Rate limit, yeah.
Okay, and I hope you used any library to store the log.
To store the, yeah, yes.
Log for logging purpose, which package or library you use?
uh, One is Vista is there.
Okay, and do you use any cloud tools to visualize those logs, or just you create a Winston, just you create a
Di-
log?
would Before the 6 month I'm using that diagnostic, third party one is there, dynamagnetic as like one third party is there. mm, so for that we are use, but right now not working on use that dynamics one third party one tool is there. So one package is there for that. So we are creating that token.
What are the
What are the, yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah, what are the security fundamentals in microservices?
security fundamentals. Security fundamentals means we are use that for that JW token API, gateway we are use for redirecting the request from the number of microservices.
And apart from this JWT,
uh, we are use a helmet one npm package is there that we are using for preventing number of attacks, that means scripting
mm-hmm.
attack, forgery, scripting, cross scripting attacks, cross scripting, forgery attack, another
So,
as like,
okay, what is the purpose of CORS?
yeah,
CORS.
yes. When we are using that no, so the by default the browser has prevent the uh, other resources domain. It is not by default, it is only one resource sharing is resource is use for example one domain or whatever. So by using that course we can sharing the number different, we can disable that restriction by adding a course error. That means we can use the other domain URL also by so for example in the backend side, front end side one ABC URL is there, and in the backend in the front end side a PQR URL is there. So the nature of browser is to only he get he just get the that first URL is there, PQR URL. But if he need to get the other URL that is restricted by the by default our browser. So for that remove that restriction we need to use a course, that is cross origin
Okay, and
resource sharing.
why you we use CSRF token?
CSRF, CSRF token, CSRF token, don't know.
Okay, in database, okay, in microservices, how we connect one microservice to other microservice?
By using a API gateway, one fast gateway is there.
No,
uh,
I'm not talking about API gateway.
mm,
API gateway is a middleware. Okay.
okay.
I'm talking internally if we need to communicate from microservice M1 to M2 or M3,
Mm-hmm.
and how we will connect.
How will be connected? We
What are the mediums of communication?
there are load balancers is there. Load balancer.
Okay, in microservice architecture, okay, have you worked on REST API architecture?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And in database, in MongoDB, what are aggregation?
Yeah, aggregation. Yes. What is aggregation? That means, so grouping of a common, that means grouping of common documents records is there. So that is the aggregate, that is aggregation, that means summation of summit, that means summation of calculating the average or maximum, some maximum number, maximum
I'm talking
across
in MongoDB. You are talking that is part of SQL.
yeah
You are saying
aggregate,
aggregation function like max, mean, average.
yeah.
You are talking, but I am talking in MongoDB.
Aggregation we can use that also for joining the two document.
Okay, how we can get the data of two tables in MongoDB? What
uh,
approach we need to use?
Here is the one function is there, for example, aggregate, and in the table, in that aggregate outlook out one out ups or outlooks is there, one aggregate function is there. um, so through which we can
Okay, yeah, fine. In AWS services, on which services you have worked?
EC2 instance, S3 bucket, EC2 instance, S3 bucket, and lambda, and that will also connect in the RDS also we use, just only for connecting that.
Mm-hmm. And CI/CD pipeline you haven't worked, right?
Not a work. Docker we are used
And
yet. Docker we are used.
in MQ services, you haven't worked on RabbitMQ, Kafka, ZeroMQ.
No, Kafka having a knowledge, but not a rabbit queue.
Okay, fine. Okay, in JavaScript, what is closures?
So closure, what means? Closure is a JavaScript phenomena, that means a function with a lexical environment, that is outer environment of that function, which is clubbed together, which is binding together, it is called a closure. That means
Okay, what are the difference between const, let, and where?
yeah, mm, where is a functional scope, but late and constant it is a block scope, this one. So where support hosting, but late and constant not support the hosting, where we can declare a number times time by using a where, the variable, and assign that value, but in the constant we can't declare a number of times a same variable, that like.
Okay.
uh,
Okay, I'm sharing a code sample. Just provide me the output of that. Okay.
okay.
What would be the output of this?
Just second. Copy. What is the output of this? Just second. This one side time out one. mm, 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 mm. uh, Console 2, sorry, 2 4 2 4 3 1 2
Okay.
4 3 1, as like it will become.
And I have shared another sample code. There two sample code.
This, right here. Mm. For this. So this sample code will be coming a result 0, 0 1 2 2. 3 times 4 it will become 4 4 4 0 1 2 3 3. This one it will become this. Just second. And this one is this. Copy. So first code is the result will be key 4 4 3 times 4, and second code will become 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 0 1 2. Yes, this one it will come 0 1 2 3.
Okay. Okay, I'm sharing one coding test. Okay. I will provide the link.
Okay.
Just open it and log in by Google and then start the coding. First log in right side below down. by Google.
So given an array of two numbers. Six, how can we do that?
No, you don't need to give the input. Okay, you will get the input in that function num and array automatically.
It will become
Now said run.
Okay, 0 1. If you want to 0 1, if 9, 9. If you are given 9, then 0 to 9. 1 2. If 9, I'm given 9. If 9, I'm given 10. For loop given if let I equal to 0, is ums dot lgts I plus 1 2 2 4, that will 2 4 6 6 minimum we need to take a minimum. Take a minimum. sorry.
Okay, Devendra, fine. I can get your logic. Okay,
Okay.
okay, fine. Have you worked on TypeScript?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What is tuple?
Tuple. That means TUPLER, tuple. Tuple. That means we are given that means uh, tuples. It's a basic thing.
Okay, fine. No problem.
Can
Okay. I think we are done with the interview. Do you have any question?
uh, lot of questions you are asking me on that. mm. So my questions is that it is a banking domain, the project requirement for the one candidate for the banking domain. So all the project is in the microservice. Hello.
Yeah, right.
Hmm. And use in the Node.js only, na?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine. You can close. Thanks. Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Darren.
Thank you. Okay, just can you how I can get feedback from the HR team. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, yeah, right. I will share. Yeah, I will share your feedback with HR team. Okay.
Because right now I'm
They,
so eager that what is the how the performance is there, but not it is not good way to take feedback from you right now.
yeah, right. I
Okay.
will share the feedback with HR team. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.